So, I just got an email from my Aunt Susie. My Aunt Susie is my mother's sister, and my Aunt Susie has always been one of my favorite aunts. We've always gotten along real well. Never had a bad word between us as far as I can remember, and I've always liked her, and she's always liked me. So, anyway, I haven't talked to her in a couple years, since my father's funeral. But as far as I know, we haven't had any bad blood between us, until she sent me this Facebook message that I just got. And I'm going to read you what the Facebook message says, word for word. And keep in mind, this is my aunt who is probably in her late 50s. Somebody's quite a bit older than I am. Somebody I've always looked up to. And here's what she says. Dusty, your shit on YouTube is pathetic. While no one in this family will stand up for the Lord of Glory, by God I will, you are hate-filled and pathetic. Your hatred will be your downfall, but you have been warned. Wake up and smell the smoke. Dude, that is so where you are headed. And at this point, totally what you have coming. God doesn't need you, and you is all capitalized. I guess that's in reference to my God doesn't need you video. Anyway, she goes on to say, get out of the God business, and just admit that you are in the Satanist camp and clear up any confusion. Your life can be snuffed out like a candle in the wind, as can any. Get over your wannabe need and accept that you are as much as shit as anyone and not special because you were messed up as a child. Who the fuck wasn't? I gladly proclaim that I am a Christian, but you obviously need tough talk since it's all you can understand. You suck. And this is from my favorite fucking aunt in the world. I shit you not. This is an actual message that she sent me. My favorite aunt. So, if you guys really want to know what I go through for this YouTube stuff, that's in a nutshell. I'm ostracized from my entire family because I refuse to believe fairy tales written by primitive screwheads thousands of years ago. That's how fucking crazy this world is. So anyway, I responded to her, of course. I'm Dusty fucking Smith. I'm gonna goddamn respond. So here's what I responded with to my favorite Aunt Susie. What? Oh, come on now. I'm hilarious. People love me. I actually think I had a great childhood, but that's not nearly as funny. You didn't even like the Muslim video? I got them good. Ah well, sorry you didn't like my stuff. If it makes you feel better, I don't spend very much time on any of it. It's just a hobby. It's hard for me to be angry with what you're saying, because I know that you sincerely want what is best for me. And it is very hard to be angry with someone for that. I know it is hard for you to understand, but I too do the things I do because I feel that is what's best. My videos have been seen well over 120,000 times now, and I am proud of my work. I believe it is important. I'm not offended that you do not agree. In fact, I understand completely. I would feel exactly the same way you do if I were you. I don't blame you. Becoming an atheist has made me feel more like Jesus than I ever did when I was a Christian. And that's the God's honest truth. Being an atheist makes me feel more Christ-like than I ever felt when I was a Christian. I'm so much more empathetic and understanding of what people are going through, and I understand what my Aunt Susie's going through. I understand exactly why she feels the way she feels. And she's entitled to her feelings. She's entitled to feel that way. I'm fine with that. I just want to say, Aunt Susie, I love you. I'm doing what I do because I believe that you're in a cult. I believe you were born into a cult, the cult of Christianity. I believe this cult has lied to you since birth. I believe this cult has kept you in a constant state of fear your entire life, fear of hell, fear of a lot of other shit. And if I was in a cult, I would hope somebody would love me enough to try to do whatever it took to get me out of that cult. And so that's what I'm doing. I am trying to save you from the cult. I know you do not understand you're in a cult. I understand. Tom Cruise does not think that he is in a cult. Muslims who strap bombs to themselves and blow themselves up, they don't understand that they're in a cult. Nobody thinks they're in a fucking cult. And I know exactly what you're thinking. You're thinking, you're the one in the cult. You don't know that you're in the cult. And I completely understand that. I completely understand why you think that, and you have a right to think that. I disagree. I believe the evidence says differently, and I'm going to state my evidence and make my videos for as many people who will listen to me. I'm going to spread my memes, and I'm going to try to destroy the cult that you're in. And if you can spread your memes better than I can spread my memes, then you deserve to win. But I don't think you can. Aunt Susie, I love you, but I think I'm far more entertaining than you are. For the cult of Dusty, I am Dusty Smith, and for all my relatives out there, I love you and I wish you logic.
It's not too late. It's not too late. When it's time to judge my soul, when it's time to pay